pretty much on the tow truck. So I want to build my dream Mitsubishi Eclipse, and I want to take it to SEMA 2025. I was kind of just writing stuff down, organizing myself, kind of really thinking about what I want to do within this next year for 2025, and I decided that I think it's time to redo the DSM. It's been sitting and I haven't really done much to it because to an extent it was complete to me, but I want to make this a much better quality car. I feel like it has a really good foundation, it looks good, but I want to take the extra step to make sure that everything is just SEMA quality build. So I have no idea how to get into SEMA. I've been to SEMA once before, and quite frankly I just want to start the journey and document my process. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and if you've been part of the channel for a while, you've probably heard me say this a couple times. I just never took the time to actually tackle on a build like this. Now, with the other builds in the way, like the Porsche 911, the RSX, the Evo, I'm spreading myself really thin in regards to like what I'm doing. Like I was really thinking about like what am I gonna do with this channel? Like, am I building all these cars at the same time? And honestly, it's not cost effective, it's not worth it. The Evo most likely has transfer case problems. I still have to diagnose it. I haven't touched the car. I want to go ahead and move this guy back up there. I got the 3000 GT way over there. I was driving it last night, and I feel like I already have a good foundation of cars to really grow a YouTube channel and make this a full-time career. So it's something that I really don't have conversations with people, but hopefully someone out there watching this video can relate to me in some way or form, or if you're doing something similar in regards to trying to build some sort of automotive YouTube channel. So basically documenting my process. I've been doing this for the past 7 years, and I kind of want to take you guys on my journey. I think it's the best way. It needs a paint job. It's pretty clean, but I kind of want to go over everything that this car currently has to give you guys a base, and just expect way more DSM content moving forward. I had one of you guys actually comment in one of the recent videos, and he's like, hey dude, like I had a similar situation. I had too many cars and I was spreading myself thin, and what I've realized, it's better just to consolidate, focus on one thing at a time, and build high quality project cars, even if that means going down 1 or 2 cars. So the plan right now is to basically sell the RSX. Let me go show you guys the car right now. Posted up the Acura RSX for sale, and I've got some decent offers, but I feel like if I paint the car, get new headlights, like this one's super hazy, this one's poking out because the glue's all messed up, and it's just not everybody's choice of color in regards to it being yellow. If I paint the car, get new headlights, and then redo the driver's seat, I feel like I could post it for more and get my money's worth, because quite frankly, even though I've been daily driving this car for the past 2 years or so, I don't really need it anymore. I kind of want to, like I said, consolidate, build better quality builds, and start from basically from zero. So we're going to start back to my OG car, my Eclipse, and then moving forward long term I could focus on the rest of the cars. I feel like I already have enough builds to kind of do something for myself here, and I think it's time we start doing things right. Take one car at a time. We'll start with the Eclipse. The goal is to have it in SEMA, so I'm gonna have to work out some sort of thing with like either a sponsor, get in the booth, or just even getting it there. So the car is mostly done, which we'll talk about later in the video, but right now I'm currently running late. We have to take it to King Ice Motorsports to focus on the maintenance because it's been sitting for a while. So I'm gonna do oil change, transfer case fluid, transmission fluid, and then I'm gonna swap out manifolds because the one that it has right now has a really bad exhaust leak and the car sounds like crap. And of course it's not a DSM if it doesn't give you freaking problems. I don't know why. Ah, no. No. So I started getting low voltage readings and I pulled over to check on the alternator. Everything seems to be hooked up, and now the car won't start and I'm stuck in the middle of the freeway. And yeah, just, I don't know what it is, man. Like, it's a damn love-hate, but dude, like, I was so excited to start on this thing and it's already giving me issues from the start. But that just goes to show that nothing ever goes the way you expect it. We're probably gonna end up removing the alternator. It's probably defective. This is honestly like the third time it happens to me, and I still keep going back to them, which is I think why AutoZone has lifetime warranty. So I never drive this thing, and when I do, it just decides to break first day. So it is what it is. This is kind of our foundation as far as how the car is looking. I guess we could kind of talk over it while the tow truck gets here. So aesthetically, I kind of want to keep it pretty similar. I'm gonna see if I either swap wheels or change the colors. I definitely want to get some sort of new tires because these are just super old and they're cracked and they don't look too good. Tread wear is okay, but as you guys can see, like right there, they're cracked and not in really good condition. So besides that, obviously the paint job is going to be necessary to get rid of all the like dents and scratches. I don't know if you guys can kind of see, like the car's pretty photogenic in itself, but it just has a lot of little imperfections. Like the fitment on the side skirt isn't the best. And interior wise, what could I say? I mean, just kind of probably repaint some of the black panels, make sure everything's in top-notch quality, clean the seats, actually powder coat this roll bar. We painted it with spray paint way back in the day, and maybe redo the headliner, and obviously get some not hood vents, AC vents for my interior, because those have been broken from the AEM gauges I used to have on there. And then engine bay wise, I kind of want to, I'm not sure if I want to repaint the engine bay because it's been sprayed already, but you guys can kind of see how in some areas it's pretty rough. So I kind of want to tidy this up just a bit more. We're gonna rock a stock manifold for now, and then probably by the time SEMA comes, we'll be able to kind of run something nice and proper and make this engine bay look even better. So it looks super clean. It looks super, like, everything's deleted, so it's pretty sweet. It's easy to work on. But we can still do way better. It's like a good hour wait, just kind of chilling on my phone. So we put a jumper on the battery. We're gonna see if we can start it just to drive it up the tow truck to avoid any issues. Pretty much on the tow truck. Let's start it now.
Again? Welcome back to Miguel DSM's channel.
What's going on? Just another day.
What motor mount is this?
It's a solid motor mount.
Eclipse? Del Eclipse. ¿Y esa?
That's the Evo one.
So, nomás entra entonces.
Sí. I still gotta put the front cross member on.
I'm like, gonna do a project like that. I got my eye on one of these.
These three fit fine, and no traer el de enfrente.
Yeah, you don't need to.
¿Y qué le vamos a hacer? ¿Rotary swap?
Shit. We want power, fool.
Oh, LS swap, my
We
bad.
want power away, no mames.
We moved it 6 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, y luego el drive shaft is un GSX, and we had to cut it, and then we put the Evo. So it's Evo 8 motor, Evo 9 turbo, Evo 5 transmission, and then Evo 4 transfer case. Y luego over in the GSX, y luego custom drive shaft.
Battery que no agarra carga.
power cable to see if the car stays on, and that will tell us if the alternator is working, because it seems to be staying at around 11.5 to 11.7 volts, and it's not losing charge with the new battery. So yeah, alternator's bad. Same one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start focusing on removing the alternator once again. I really don't want to show you guys the process. If you guys haven't seen that, go check out the last previous video, but we'll get back with you guys once it's fully off. All right, so currently calling AutoZone. Got the alternator off and ready to come out. And right now we're currently working on pretty much replacing the manifold. Obviously it's not the prettiest, but this is basically my stock turbo setup on the Evo. So at least this is functional, doesn't have exhaust leaks, and I plan on running a heat shield for now just to kind of make it look clean inside the bay. But we're having issues with the rusted bolts and stuff on this manifold here. So
man, look at that. No baby.
This sounds like yours. That's his whole exhaust right there, look.
Yeah. I saw it, I was like,
it's my downpipe. That's literally my exhaust. That's it. Looks cool, but it's not functional whatsoever. Dang, what a difference. And Gene had a baby.
Oh, shit.
Look at that, brand new. Shame on AutoZone.
What is this?
Look at this. So manifold's on, and yeah, we're gonna go to AutoZone, replace it, and then put everything back in sequence, and we'll see how it starts up. All right, currently the following day, the car should be ready to go, but I did want to go ahead and focus on the fluids to basically just have it maintenance for the most part. So we're going to be doing oil change on the engine, we're going to be doing the transmission flush and refill, and then we're also going to be doing the transfer case as well, just to kind of make sure that all the fluids are good. So went ahead and drained the oil. Here's what we're going to be using. Went ahead and got all OEM fluids and oil filter from Angel here at King Ice Motorsports. Here's the part number in case you guys need it. Transmission is going to use 3 quarts, and the transfer case is going to use 1. This is definitely overdue.
There you go.
Yeah, it was dirty, but it doesn't look too
pretty
bad.
dirty.
Feel it. Some smudgy, huh? Yeah. The reverse switch on top of the transmission, 15/16 socket I use, 12 point. But this makes it easier to kind of basically fill it with transmission fluid, so you don't have to pump it with the little tool. So
right there.
yeah, so that right there is the slot where you're gonna go ahead and drain the transmission fluid, 3 quarts. All right, now the fluids are done, we're gonna go ahead and pretty much do a quick boost leak test on it, just to kind of have better reference in regards to anything that we might need to replace. Oh yeah.
Hay uno por acá bien machina. You hear it?
Injectors.
No.
What?
Right here.
What is
this
it?
one. Hold on.
The sensor?
Yeah, hold on.
there's something wrong.
Oh yeah, your gasket way.
The throttle body gasket?
Yeah, throttle body gasket. Machine way. That's a big ass fucking. That's a big leak way.
Big leak. But besides that, nothing wrong.
The small one right there. Hello?
The piping looks fine. Okay, so I'm about to get the throttle body gaskets, and that should help us get rid of that boost leak. And then of course these tend to leak. It's pretty common. It looks like it's just doing it from here though. I don't see anything on this side. Alright, so it's been a couple days. Currently out here with the whips. Kind of just chilling. But the DSM is pretty much done in regards to maintenance. We got all the fluids done. I'm going to go ahead and order the gasket for the throttle body because obviously we have a really big boost leak. And I'm also going to go in the backyard right now and find the Tomei heat shield to kind of make this look a little bit better. The car went NA on me on the way home the other night, and that's just because as you guys can see, the internal wastegate pretty much came loose on me, and yeah, we pretty much lost this. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that because I went out with Joey. Shout out to Joey out here in SoCal. He gave me a whole new internal wastegate to pretty much use, but all I think we really need is this guy right here. Is pretty much what fell off on I heard it fall off on the freeway, and we're pretty much gonna go ahead and put that on mine. The only thing is you gotta pretty much pull this upward so it opens it, and then basically attach it with a pin. So this goes here, this goes here, and that should be good. So let me find the shield real quick. I really do not feel like doing anything today. It's just one of those days where it's like, man, like even the smallest tasks seem really hard, but you gotta keep it pushing. Sometimes I really don't feel like making videos, but at the end of the day, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I know a lot of you guys here relate to that because it's like one day you're good and then the other day you're just like, you're completely out of it. So and here's what I was missing on the last part. Let's just get some raw POV driving, make sure it's boosting again, and just hear how this thing sounds with the new exhaust manifold on it. Alright, so this is pretty much the first time I'm driving it since we lost the internal wastegate and it went naturally aspirated. I mainly want to see if it's going to hit boost or not. Feels a little bit odd. I hit boost, I saw like 3 pounds, but it doesn't feel quite right. So oh, she's slipping. My biggest fear with this car is just getting hit or just freaking it catching on fire or something happening to it. And rain is one of those things where you have to be really careful, especially in California, because no one can drive in the freaking rain out here. My windshield wipers don't work. So let's keep it safe. Yeah, it's not hitting boost quite the same. I have to check the internal wastegates. I'm pretty sure it has to be like tight, and I think there's like a slight opening on it, which is causing a fat boost leak plus the throttle body. So we just gotta fine tune a couple things with this thing, and this thing should be boosting just like before. A nice recalibration as far as tuning goes would be nice as well, but that'll have to come later. Right now we're in process of getting the RSX Type S painted so that I can sell it. So that way I can go ahead and invest the money into the other cars, including the DSM. I really want to start this one, start the build over and just kind of fine tune a couple things that I know I can improve on, such as paint, such as like certain motor mounts, or just a way to make this car just like a 10 out of 10, right? So I feel like it's good looking, it's cool, it's all there, but there's a couple things that we can perfect. And you know, how you build anything is how you build everything. So I think starting fresh with the DSM, going back to my roots and doing things right now that I have the funds available to do it, then let's do it, you know? Let's go the extra mile and make this thing super sick. The acceleration on it feels off, like it feels slow, it feels laggy. I think that's the best way to describe it. Which that 10, isn't that a boost leak? I think it's just boost leaks on boost leaks. But otherwise, fluids, maintenance, everything's being done on the car, so the car does feel, you know, a little bit better. But that just goes to show what happens when you let your car sit for an extended period of time and you don't drive them. You don't drive them, you lose confidence in driving them because they've just been down for so long. But it's not like 400 wheel pull, it's like a 300, 280 with my bud dyno. Oh crap, god damn, that was a big puddle. Also, in a bunch of my videos, I get asked why I remove my steering wheel before I take off. It's because if I try to get out like this, it's there's no space, so you got to do it this way. And that's just because the bird bucket seat is it's just set to one spot, so it gets really uncomfortable after like 40 minutes. So. Alright, so we're pretty much done with these cinematics. If you guys are interested in learning how to do all that in regards to how I film my stuff, shameless plug, first link in the description, one-on-one help for now to help you build some sort of YouTube channel in regards to just building cars, doing what I do, how I do it, how I monetize, and just helping you as much as I can so you don't have to basically go through the struggles that I had to go through within these last 7 years that I've been doing them. And if you're trying to do the same thing, then I'm here to help you. I think that's a great way to provide value as a person. Because obviously, like as a creator, you can sell merch, you could do a lot of things, right? But when you provide a service that is based around providing value in regards to helping someone reach point A to point B much faster, then that's what I'm here for. I'm also in process of making a YouTube course. It's taking me way longer than I thought. It's a lot of videos, but I'm basically dumping all my knowledge in regards to what I know about YouTube and just filming, editing, social media, social branding, personal branding, and just kind of how everything just kind of ties together into being able to do. I'm basically able to build cars for a living at this point in time, and I've been doing it for the past 7 years, full time for the past couple. And if you're trying to learn how to do that yourself as well, like I said, link in the description. Besides that, that's pretty much it for this video. Stay tuned for more content. Hopefully we keep building this car out, and just expect more videos with it coming super soon, just because, you know, a car is never truly done. It's always an ongoing project, and quite frankly, even after all these years, there's still things I want to change in this car. and I don't think I'll ever reach that point to where I can actually say, okay, it's officially done. Like, there's always something that can be improved on.